Next, Buff Bagwell, who I hate, defeated David Flair in an awful DNA match. A DNA match. Background for this one is that Stacey Keebler was pregnant and she was about to get married to David Flair, and then she left him at the altar and told him that she's pregnant and it's not his. Yay. That's going to make me pay my $30 to watch this show for shizzle. Apparently, it's a first blood match. We don't get told that until after the match, by the way. I'm just letting you guys know because I'm nice like that. Buff Bagwell treats this match with the contempt it deserves by literally doing a move and owning David and then what? Yawning after a move. Like, wow. It's obvious you don't care about this match, but you don't have to fucking go that far, do you? What can we say? I have no idea who the face is in this match because Buff comes out and cuts a promo at the start and sounds pretty facish. But earlier on in the show, David Flair had cut a promo in the back and he sounded pretty faceless because he's the one who wants the revenge. So you're like, well, who's the face here? I'm not entirely sure. David does basic offense on the outside and gets chair shotted and blades, and you see him blading, and basically he gets back in the ring. Buff Bagwell hits a blockbuster. The referee sees that David's busted open and awards the match to Buff. So it's a first blood match, obviously. We weren't told that until that moment. Just think about that. Ridiculous. Lex Luger comes out and turns on Buff, who is bleeding from the mouth, so David gets some of the blood in his little DNA kit that he brought to the ring with him, and that's that, thank goodness. Oh, I'm sure you're wondering, yeah, -2 stars, yeah, good. Mike Sanders defeated the Cat in a horrific kickboxing match. I paid for this, just think about this, I pity the people who paid $30 to see shit like this, when you could have saved your money and watched the WWF's No Mercy, which I'll be reviewing in a couple of weeks. Think about that. Angle versus Rock for the title, you know. Hey. Anyway, round 1 is Cat owning Sanders, and round 2 is the Cat owning Sanders, and then in round 3, Shane Douglas comes out and whacks Cat with a chain. The round ends and Cat brawls with Douglas on the outside and gets counted out, and you're like, how? A, I don't want to see a kickboxing match on pay-per-view at all, and B, how can he get counted out in a kickboxing match? And then if it's not bad enough, we're told after the match, this was not mentioned at any point in the build-up or on the entrances or anything, that the match was for the commissionership. Ernest the Cat Miller is the commissioner, he lost the match, so now Mike Sanders is the commissioner. We're only told that at the end of the match by the guy announced that Sanders is the winner. Explain? Because I can't! This one should have fucking subtitles telling me what's happening. This shouldn't have been on pay-per-view. This shouldn't have been on Nitro. This should have been put on Thunder because no fucker ever watched it. -4 stars. And I could have gone way lower than that. I'm a nice guy. But come on. Kickboxing is rubbish. So the offense was so bad. Mike Awesome defeated Vampiro. Awesome, of course, become that 70s guy, and by this point, and you're thinking to yourself, I'm sure, oh come on, this is going to be good, and I thought that as well. Honestly, I thought, come on, 3 straight minuses, this one will be good. Oh no. So Mike Awesome hits a crap tope at the start, and there's no WCW chant, and once again, I'm disappointed. Every time I see a suicide dive or anything like that, and there's no WCW chant, I'm disappointed, as you all know. Brawl in the crowd, the highlight of which, and this is probably the best part of the show for me, is a fan jumps on Mike Awesome, right, and literally gets the shit kicked out of him. But then, of course, it's a doubly funny one, because that's funny, but then Mike Awesome then goes back to hitting Vampiro with worked punches, so you're just like, but you were just beating up a guy for real. Why? Yeah, that's literally the best part of this match, I promise, is that moment right there. That's the best. That's the absolute best part of this match. Anyway, in the ring, there's some crap chair shots and a horrific looking super belly to belly by Vampiro. Super Thez press looking thing also looks horrific by Vampiro. Vampiro looks for something under the ring, but he can't find it, which is weird. Bomb on the outside. This is a weird one. Mike Awesome hits a power bomb on the outside, and the referee counts it. At no point during the match had it been told, or had we been told, that it's a Falls Count Anywhere match. But apparently it is. Weird, I know, but hey, this is WCW we're talking about. If someone can explain why it was a Falls Count Anywhere match, please just let me know down there. I'll be very, very grateful. Anyway, where are I? Lost my point. Oh, there's the top rope Awesome Bomb, which gets the win for Mike Awesome, and I promise you this, it looks bad. And of course, because this is WCW, you're thinking to yourself, when you're watching this, you're thinking to yourself, my god, that looked horrible. Like, Vampiro could be seriously hurt in this. Why should WCW care? They go to promos, of course. Why would you care? -1 star, because it's that damn bad. This one, I mean, literally, I've told you a bit about this match. There's so much more that I haven't told you about because it was just botch central. There was no actual wrestling as such. Anyway, we have a few promos. I can't remember who they were. I think it was Hugh, Rection, to be honest. We go back into the ring where Vampiro is being helped up by referees while Mike Awesome's music played. Now, bearing in mind that he is that 70s guy, he's got cheesy 70s music playing in the background, and it's just horrific. And then, just to make me laugh that little bit more, they start playing the Canadian National Anthem. And then they realise that the cameras are still focusing on Vampiro. So they stop it, start playing Mike Awesome's music again, and then play the Canadian National Anthem when the cameras are on the entrance ramp, so you can see Lance Storm coming out to the ring. Brilliant. Full of it. Absolutely brilliant. So, Hugh G. Rection, which is the best gimmick I've ever heard of, oh, isn't it just, defeated Lance Storm and Jim Duggan in a rubbish handicap match. And yes, we are finally out of the minuses. Finally. Look down here, look there. It's a dud. That's better than a minus. There's the positive spin on this one. God damn. Rection gets a lot of, to win this one's for the US, the Canadian Championship. Rection gets a lot more offense in than I was expecting at the start, but then there's a big USA chant, which is probably the loudest pop and the loudest chant of anything on this show, which is very odd, do you not think? Duggan is a weird one in this one, because he keeps yelling, ho! Now surely, when he's the face, going, ho! Is all good and well, but now he's a big bad heel, and not only is he a big bad heel, but he's a Canadian heel at that. Surely, this shouldn't be happening. He shouldn't be going, ho! Every couple of seconds. He does it a lot in this match. He does it a lot. Oh, Lance Storm's a sleeper in this one. Oh, just makes me vex every time. Back suplex by Rection. The heels take each other out. Tony Schiavone calls a scoop slam a power slam. No, he doesn't. The other way around, sorry. He calls a power slam a scoop slam, proving that it's not just Michael Cole who fucking does it. 10 years later, Michael Cole's doing it, fair enough. But he learned from the best, clearly, because Tony Schiavone calls a power slam a scoop slam. Oh, yes! Anyway, the ref gets bumped in a spot that's so fucking stupid that I'm literally not going to waste your time telling you about it, because if I did, you'd think I'm lying. It's that stupid. But let me tell you this, that when he finally comes round, the referee, Duggan goes for a cover, and Rection kicks out of it, and Jim Duggan lands on the referee, and it just looks so daft. You're like, wow. Anyway, Major Gunn stops Elix Skipper from interfering, and she also takes out Lance Storm. Moonsault, which clearly misses by a good foot, easily gets the win as Hugh G. Rection becomes the second biggest champion in the company. Think about that for a second and your head might explode. But yeah, just let's got my head exploding protection hands here. Let's just think about this. You've got Booker T as the world champion, and then, according to WCW, the second most important championship is the United States champion, and your champion is called Hugh G. Rection. Just think about that. They lost $60 million in 2000 WCW. Did you know that? Yeah, that's one of the reasons why, I believe.